Hey guys, it's Brick Picture Productions here, and today we're going to be taking a look at this custom Kessel run Millennium Falcon as seen in the newly released Han Solo trailer. Now, this set is actually based off of leaked images that we got from Lego, and I decided when I saw those images that I wanted to convert my 2011 version of the Millennium Falcon into this version. Now what you see here, or what you've already saw in the pictures, is just what I pulled together with existing parts I had. I actually did not buy any parts to do this. I took a lot of these parts off my own sets or just in my collection, and none were actually purchased. So starting with the cockpit over here, you'll see that this is in fact brick built. Of course, there isn't a white cockpit piece. I had the original gray version on at first, and it looked really stupid when I had it all white and that part was gray, so I had to just improvise and brick build these. These just come off right here, revealing just a nice little cockpit. Didn't mod it at all from the original, except I added those sides, of course. I based this actually a lot off of the old UCS Falcon design. That inspired me to do this actually. Moving along here, we have the nose. Now this was actually the easiest part to do. Believe it or not, all I did was add this on. It's not actually connected at all. I literally just put this thing on the actual headlights, if you will, and just put this right on. It's really all I did. I'm interested to see how the actual real Lego one is put on, because I don't know how they did it. So, and then of course I put some of these various blue tiles I had, and I got these two pieces from my gunships. I took those apart temporarily. Moving on over here, we actually have the quote-unquote radar dish. Now I know in the picture it was just like a 6x6 white radar dish, but like I said before, I didn't actually buy any parts for this, and I did not have a 6x6 radar dish, so I kind of just improvised, and it doesn't look very good, but it gets the point across, I guess. This is the same shape as the hatches on this Millennium Falcon too, so that was the inspiration there. Moving along, you'll see I've also added some extra wedges to fill in these gaps. I didn't have enough of these pieces to actually do the whole thing, so I kind of had to improvise again. It doesn't actually look that bad, and in the end too, if I would have just left it all like these pieces right here, you'd actually see gaps, and because the interior is still gray, it made the set look really bad, so I also had to fix that issue too. Of course, I just made this hatch completely like the original. I just literally made it white. Most of the set was just a recolor. Along with the back, you'll see I didn't change the back a lot either. Added just a few more wedges underneath to like close off the gray, if you will. Kept the same engines. On the actual leaked images, these engines or exhaust fans, whatever they are different, but obviously that piece hasn't been released yet, so I had to use these pieces. And of course on these engines down here, I kept the same design here too. All I did was sub it out in white, and it looks really, really cool actually. Moving along, you'll see I did everything identical as I did on the first side, so there's not a whole lot of need to go over it anymore. Added a few more wedges here, inverted obviously. Then of course here I made this all white. This is actually exactly what it's going to look like in the real one. There's not going to be any stickers or anything. So that's really it for this part of the build. Let's go to the top really fast. So at the top you'll see I have put some like these corner piece brick round pieces all along here, had those on a few sets, and then I also had this 8x8 radar dish. It was funny how I had one of those and I didn't have a 6x6, but it was actually kind of better because I wouldn't have been able to figure out anything else for the top then. Of course, I used the same gun design too. I just took 3 of the things off to make it one like it is in the leaked image. And then finally, let's make our way over here. You'll see all I did here too was make this white. So literally there wasn't a whole lot of creativity in this at all. The hardest part in this mod was, of course, this cockpit piece. This took a while to figure out. I really like how it came out. Was surprised it actually came out as good as it did. But that's about it too, besides these extra wedges I had to add too. It looked really bad originally. You could see through into the gray interior, so I had to change that. I bet it doesn't look like that in the real Lego one because I bet the interior is white. And if you are wondering what is underneath it, I just kept it the same. It's completely stock from the 11 version. So with that, guys, that concludes this video. Let's get to the thoughts portion right now. So here we have it all set up like this. My thoughts on this overall recolor of the ship, it's kind of redesigned in the front too, is I actually really like it. When I first saw the images, I thought I was going to hate it, and I actually did hate it on the images, but then the more and more I kept building this, the more and more I actually liked it. I think the blue and white really works. I think it really is really cool. I'm going to be taking this MOC down, obviously, because a lot of these pieces came from sets I own. So I want to rebuild those sets. But when the actual real version is released, I think I'm going to pick it up because it's actually really cool. So what do you guys think about this MOC? Do you think it's really cool? Do you think this set is cool in white? Let me know below. And with that, guys, peace out.